John Scott and Agent Harris have to be the biggest disappointments in season 1 of Fringe. I just finished my first watch through of season 1 of Fringe, and there's some things I want to talk about. So if you haven't seen Fringe, or if you're watching it, go ahead and skedoodle, because there's going to be spoilers. Now, there were a lot of things about season 1 that I absolutely love. Everything from some of the science that went into some of the cases that they had, and then the plot twists and betrayals that we had throughout the show as well. And while throughout the entire first season, I didn't trust the fact that John Scott was just a quote-unquote traitor. I knew there was something more going on, and I thought it was going to feed into this larger picture. Like, I assumed that maybe he was working for the ZFT, or maybe he was from the alternate universe and he came into the Prime universe to try to cause trouble or eliminate threats that could exist to the alternate universe. I can't express my disappointment when we found out that he was just an undercover agent for the NSA. And his whole mission was just to hunt down some dude named Conrad that was causing a lot of terror. It just felt like a letdown. I thought there was going to be more. I kind of liked what him and Olivia had going as far as their like sidekick connection. And while it seems a little unrealistic, I am really hoping that John Scott comes back up again in the future. Agent Harris was another character that was also kind of a disappointment by the end of the season. Until he actually joined the show, he was mentioned a few times in the first couple of episodes when Broyles and Olivia were talking about her and her military days and why Broyles has a little bit of an issue with it. But then we get to meet this dirtbag just a couple of episodes later, and he is the biggest butt muncher I have ever seen munch. The way that he's constantly getting in the way of the Fringe division and constantly undermining Olivia just because of what she did in the past, which he deserved. You're telling me that he deserved to stay in the military even after Olivia proved that he was an SA predator? And while he didn't get to stay in the military, he did get to stay within certain government agencies. But over most of the season, this guy was being an absolute jerk off. And then you're telling me when he finally meets his demise, it's quick and painless? Yeah, he got a little toasty, he got a little sweaty, he got a little hot, and then he combusted and blew up. That's too quick for him. That was far too quick. I wish Olivia would have had another chance to do the same thing that she did to him in the past and expose him and then throw him in jail or something. Or maybe some alternate universe, or I don't know, it's French. But I just wish he was dealt with different. It was so unsatisfying just to see him blow up, but at the same time, it was also satisfying to know that he's not gonna be tainting the show anymore. But those are just my thoughts on the two characters I was most disappointed with by the end of the first season. How did you feel about the reveal of Agent Scott or the demise of Agent Harris? Drop them thoughts in the comments.